Hi everyone, it's Kim from the Shamrock Quilt Studio, and I wanted to take a minute to review a product for you today. And the product we're reviewing is the Clover Soft Touch Thread Pic. It's product number 4910, and I will leave a link at the bottom of the description telling you the information about this and where you might purchase it. Now, I did receive this for Christmas. It was something that I had asked for, and I'm fairly certain that it came from online, like an Amazon service, because I have not seen these anywhere locally that sells sewing equipment. And what this is it is a little tool with a plastic handle. It's very ergonomic. It's easy to grab. It's big enough, but not too big. And it's not metal like a crochet hook might be metal. But it kind of serves the same purpose. It has a little shield on the front, which I think is very important, because this is essentially a little needle point, a needle-sized hook on the end of this. And I'm not sure if you can tell that or not, but it starts out pretty big up here, and then it gets smaller and smaller till it's really tiny, and there is just the slightest little hook there. And what I used this for was taking threads that got caught in my quilt. And I used it when I was working on Blue Star, and as I was quilting, I was pulling out threads. So full disclosure, I had to put this thread in here to demonstrate it for you. And I'm not sure, let me turn this light on over here, because I think we're going to need a little more light. But there is a thread right here that is underneath the white fabric, and it is a dark thread, this color. So if you were doing something for a show, or if you were working on this and forgot to get this out, or somehow, you know, batting is notoriously bad for holding on to threads. So we need to get that little blue thread out. And you take this little hook and you bring it in. Let's see if I can do it so you can see it. You're going to poke it through the fabric, and it's tiny, so it will go right in there. And you're going to keep it up close to the quilt top. Don't get it in that batting. We just want to pull that thread back out that opening. There we go. And see, we've been able to pull it out. Make sure that you can see that. And now we can just grab a hold of it and pull it out. And it's gone. That's now outside the quilt and no thread underneath. And then you can just rub that area where you put it in, and it will begin to fade away. And once it sits for a few moments, it's gone. Now the shield does allow you to keep that point covered up. It uses a little friction there at the end to hold it in place. And that will protect it, because that's a little tiny, tiny hook. And it would be easily broken if it wasn't cared for. So just do keep that in mind. I found this to be extremely helpful on this quilt because there was so much white, and the color we were using was so dark that anytime any of those threads showed up, they really stood out. And there were places where there might be just a little small piece of thread. There could be several pieces of thread, and I was able to get, as far as I know, all of it out. Now the one thing it can't do is these places where we have a seam and we have that seam allowance pressed to the white side and the blue fabric is a little bit whiter than the white fabric, that edge of the fabric will show through. This tool is not going to help that. So if you have anything like that, the secret to fixing that is trimming it as you go, and then a quick look before you put it together. But I would definitely recommend this product, and again, it is the Clover Soft Touch Thread Pic. And we did find it on Amazon, and it's made by Clover Manufacturing, so I'll put that link at the end. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you found this helpful. If you do, give us a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back again with a product review. Thank you.